Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video, I'm going to show you a champagne golden cut crease look, which is inspired for New Year's Eve. But honestly, you can wear it for any occasion you want to wear it for. This look was actually requested by one of my subscribers, so I hope you're watching and I hope you like how it looked. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids. I always do this before going in with any eyeshadow. What this is going to do, it's going to remove the redness from the eyelid and it's going to make sure that my eyeshadow is going to stay flawless during the day. So I used a P84 brush from Sigma to apply this all over the eyelid, and then I went in with a eyeshadow guard. Now if you don't have those, you can also use some ordinary sticky tape. Some regular sticky tape that you have at home, that will do the job as well. So I'm gonna play with this palette from the Balm Cosmetics, which is one of their newest palettes. I received it in the mail a few weeks ago. I wanted to play with some neutral shades, and this palette has neutral shades, so I thought, let me just use this palette since I haven't used it before. If you don't have this palette, there are a lot of palettes that kind of have the same shades. For example, the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe No.1 palette. Just grab some similar shades if you don't have this particular palette. So I started with this kind of like orangey brown color, and I wanted to use this as my base color for the crease. So I blended this with a Sigma Beauty E40 brush, going from the inner corner to the outer corner and just sweeping my brush back and forth to make sure that this shade is everywhere. I went in a few times with this color to really build up the color payoff and to make it as dark as possible. And when I was satisfied, I decided to go in with a darker shade. But first I really focused on making sure that this shade was as much blended into my crease area as possible. Then now for the next shade, I'm going to take a tinier blending brush using the color Lombard Street. I'm going to blend this more focused, like straight in the crease. Using a tinier brush is obviously also gonna blend the eyeshadow in a smaller portion on the skin, so not like in a wider area, because the bigger the brush, the wider the eyeshadow is gonna spread on your eyelid. So the tinier it is, the more focused your application is gonna be. So I used a blending brush, so it's gonna be more like focused blending in a specific area. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but hopefully that makes sense. So now I'm going in with the color Silicon Valley. So I'm doing the same thing, taking a tiny blending brush and focusing like straight into my crease. I know at this point it kind of looks harsh, but I went back in with that previous color, that dark brown, and blended it right above the brown to make sure that there are no harsh lines. So if you go in with like black eyeshadow, you always want to make sure that you go in with lighter shades afterwards to make sure that there are no harsh lines. So now for the next step, to create that cut crease, I went in with some concealer and I used the MAC Cosmetics Paint Pot, not the Paint Pot, the Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC15. I have been using this concealer for years and years to create my cut creases. In my opinion, it's the best concealer to use for your cut crease because it has kind of like a more of a drier consistency, and this way the line in your crease is gonna stay as smooth as it is right now. You know, sometimes when you're using a concealer which is a bit more creamy, it's actually gonna transfer in your crease area. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's actually some firework in the background. I am currently filming and people are going crazy outside, so I am apologizing if you can hear some noise in the background. But I mean, this is a holiday eye look, so I think it's actually fitting with this makeup look. But yeah, like I said, the more creamy the concealer, the more faster it's able to crease and not gonna stay as flawless as it is once you applied it. So this is just a trick. So I went in with kind of like a shimmery champagne color, and this is actually a highlighter from the Balm Cosmetics in the color Mary Luminizer. I will make sure to put it in the description bar. I use this because it kind of has the same undertone as this glitter that I am going to apply from S Cosmetics. It's kind of like a champagne golden glitter. Now, if you don't have this glitter, let's say for example you're going in with a golden glitter, I would advise to go in with a golden shimmery eyeshadow underneath. If you go in with a blue glitter, go in with a blue shimmery eyeshadow underneath. The glitter is gonna look so much more prettier when you use a shimmery eyeshadow underneath. It's because when you apply glitter, there's always going to be some space in between the glitters. So you want to make sure that there's like a shimmery eyeshadow underneath. So this way, it's going to give the appearance that the glitter is kind of seamlessly blending into the eyeshadow. Just try it. Trust me, it's going to make a huge difference. It's just going to make the eyeshadow and the glitter look so pretty together. So I went in with a champagne golden kind of eyeshadow since it matches with the glitters, and I think it looks super pretty together. So now I went in with a gel eyeliner, and the one I used is from Maybelline. It's the Studio Gel Eyeliner. It's one of my favorite drugstore gel eyeliners. It works perfectly for me. I have been using it for a really long time now, and I would definitely recommend. Now, it is kind of hard to apply eyeliner on top of glitter because you can always see kind of like those chunks of the glitters kind of peeking through the eyeliner, which is not going to make the eyeliner look super smooth and nicely applied. I have a video where I go really in depth and show some tips and tricks on how to prevent this and how to make your eyeliner look as pretty as possible on top of glitter. I will make sure to put that link in the description bar in case you want to know a little bit more about that. But what I always do is I first use a gel eyeliner, and I'm not really focused on that it looks really smooth because it actually does not look really smooth at this point. Then after applying gel eyeliner, I go in with a liquid liner. Today I use the Swing liquid liner from the Balm Cosmetics, and I apply it on top of the gel eyeliner, and I always use quite a thick coat. This is gonna kind of give the illusion that your eyeliner is a lot more black. It's gonna look more smooth, and you will see the chunks of glitter a bit more less. So this is my tip that I can give you guys, but check out the video if you want to have some more in-depth explanation about this. So now I went in with a pencil in the waterline. I used one from Rimmel London, which was suggested by one of my subscribers in the comment section. So I bought it and I really like it. So it's a black pencil. And now I went in with the black eyeshadow from the Balm palette and used it with a Sigma Beauty E15 flat diviner brush, and I used this eyeshadow right underneath the lower lash line, also kind of on top of the waterline, to make sure that the pencil and the black eyeshadow really nicely blend together and that you can see no skin kind of like peeking right through it anymore. Now going in with the color Lombard Street, mixing it with the shade Napa, same shades as I used in the crease area earlier. So I used the same colors as I used in the crease to also blend those underneath the lower lash line, so everything kind of complements each other. If you want to give this eye look a different twist, you can also use blue eyeshadow, green eyeshadow, or purple for the lower lash line to kind of give it that different twist if you are into that. I wanted to keep it more simple, so I think maybe people that like neutrals are feeling more safe to recreate this, because when I use color, people are always a little bit afraid. But if you recreate this and you want to add some color, you can use a color underneath the lower lash line to give it a different twist. Now for my mascara, I used a new mascara that I received from Lancome. Now I think Lancome has such amazing mascaras. I've never actually tried a mascara from their brand that I didn't like. This is their newest one. The applicator is a little bit big for the lower lash line, but I really liked it. I also used it the day after filming this video, using only mascara on my eyes, and it made my lashes look really long. So far I'm really impressed. I applied some fake lashes. I used lashes from my own lash company in the style Sassy, which are quite dramatic, but I think they're actually perfect for today's eye look. And yeah, this is the end result. I really hope you all liked it. I hope you liked the end result. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let me know if you're gonna try out this eye look for New Year's Eve or for any other occasion. Don't forget to tag me if you do recreate it. I would love to see it on Instagram. I have all my information on my social media accounts in the description bar. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!
Wow.